you. All right. So good morning, angels. Good morning. Good afternoon to you, Miss Angie. We call them angels here in QVA. They are truly our angels. So thank you so much, guys, for your time today, this early morning, and Miss Angie for taking your time to get to know our angels. But
Yeah,
before
I
we get
appreciate you
started,
guys being early and waking up and
that
joining
should be
us. So thank
okay. We are
you.
excited to get you started. So we will do everything for you, Miss Angie.
Okay.
All right, so let's get started. Would you mind introducing a bit of yourself and your business background so we would know you more?
Sure. So, like I said, you can call me Angie. So, I organize and create opportunities for pole dancers to create art and perform on stages. So, there was never been shows or competitions or events where we could share the things that people are learning and get on a stage and train. And so I've put together the first shows and competitions in Minnesota and the Midwest. So it's kind of a really, I'm pioneering out. So I'm just figuring out how it goes as I go along. There's no template. I just have been doing it for about 8 years or so. So I started pole dancing and I realized how empowering it was for me. And it created a confidence within myself that I never could have reached otherwise. And so when I started teaching it, I got to see the powerful transformation in other people as they started to love themselves more, have more body positivity, and start to be confident. And then they wanted to take what they were learning onto stage. And so I just opened up the studio part. So I'd always just been doing the events. So as an event producer, and I would teach at other studios. So I said to myself, I never want to own a studio because I know all the work that's involved. And I get that it's going to take a lot of people and a village to help like run a studio. So I started doing the events. And just last year, I opened a studio. So now I have a studio and I love how it does feed into itself. So just we had a show on Saturday and it's the warmth and the love and the connections that people are making is just amazing. And so to see a full circle of like here's a space they can train in, connect in, meet new people, learn to love their bodies, and then here's a platform like a show or an event that they can share it. It just kind of like creates this circle. So the problem that I'm having now is I'm only one person. So I need help with things like calling and setting up appointments because people are like, as you sat here, I already got 5 different messages on my phone and I've got emails. And so I'm just having a hard time being able to do all of the tasks. And like I said, we just finished show and it's a mess in here. So I have someone helping on site to help with getting things back on the shelves and organized. But yeah, that VA part would be what I would really love the help for with you guys. And that would be, I also have events that need to go up online. So there's a lot of copy pasting, put it in to the website, put it into Facebook, put it on the sales page, things like that. Is that helpful? I could talk forever.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Miss Angie. Wow, that's amazing business you have, Miss Angie. Well, I really wish I can do that as well. Pole dancing.
Yeah.
I wish. Well,
Yeah.
in the future, maybe.
I have virtual classes.
Oh, really? Wow,
Yes.
that's
And you can start without a pole. So we could talk about that later.
yes, absolutely. I would love that.
Perfect.
Okay. All right. Thank you so much for sharing, Miss Angie. Let's get started with introducing our VAs as well. And then feel free to ask questions along the way. Okay. All right.
Okay.
Let's start first with Rani. Thank you, sis.
Hi, good morning, sis Naomi. Good morning, Miss Angie. I'm Rani Sitanchoko from Davao City, Philippines, and I'd
Mhm.
love to take a couple of minutes to tell you why I am here as a virtual assistant of Lucky Angels of QVA. So I have worked as a virtual assistant for the last 2 years. My last job was at Blue Fox Advertising Company. So I am responsible for managing social media accounts, blog posts, data entry, appointment setting, email marketing, and lead generation. So I excel at I excel at handling clients, and also I'm an optimistic person and always let myself surrounded by positive people. So as you said, I checked your background, so that's why I have a idea that you provide opportunities for the pole dancers, the pole dancers to perform, train, grow, and connect to the community. So you are in need in reliable virtual assistant to help with all the tasks that you have. So your current tram because your current tram has been spotty with their ability to be consistent. So if you are looking for the a reliable virtual assistant, I am here to help. That's all.
Do you,
Thank you.
what kind of hours would you be available to be working, like actively?
Well, I can work in graveyard shift. I can adjust my working hours for you so I can assist your business.
Okay, so you're flexible with the hours.
Yes, very flexible.
Not that I would expect anyone to wake up at like 3 a.m. or anything, so I totally get it. Cool. So it could be, kind of like evening for me, but morning for you.
That is okay.
Okay.
Thank you,
Yeah,
Rennie.
thank you.
Yeah, your
Thank
turn,
you.
friends.
Hi, Miss Angie. Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Thank you for having me. My name is Franz Ehe, and worry no more. I have been working and event planning and marketing for 6 months. Throughout my experience, ma'am, I have successfully organized numerous events and campaigns, running from the small community here in barangay. I'm gathering to large scale conferences, and I also develop strategies to promote events and ensure that visibility on your calendars, ma'am. So event serves me as a powerful tool within campaign strategies for several reasons. First, I offer face-to-face or virtual interaction and build personal connection. Um, and event I provide opportunity to gather valuable data and insights, ma'am. So thank you once again. My name is Franz Ehe.
Thank you. Do you also have flexible hours, friends?
Yes, I have, ma'am.
Okay.
So formal, ma'am. Okay, thank you, Brent. Your turn now, Yvonne.
Hi, Miss Angie. Good morning. Good afternoon, rather. I am Yvonne Dimiharada, based in Philippines, Tagum City. So nice to meet you, Miss Angie. So a bit of myself, I started my VA journey 5 months ago. I work with two different clients where the task I was handling is similar to what you're looking for. So with the first client that I worked with, he is a coaching business. His name is Joel. He's a financial coach. So what a thing I do with him is um, whenever he has a upcoming events, I set that up on his Facebook account, and I'll make sure that all of the events in his Facebook is synced on his Google Calendar so he don't miss it. And I'll make sure that all of the attendees of the said event, I will send them a notification so that they won't miss the event or the meeting. And I am also his social media manager. I handled multiple accounts that he had, and one of that is his Facebook page. And in terms of the campaigns, whenever there are people who wants to join in his Facebook page, they uh, they they're going through several questions before they were able to join the Facebook page. And one of that, or include with that several question, is providing their email. And with that, um, we are able to collect several emails of the members who requested to join on his Facebook page. And for the second client that I work with, her name is Zara. She is a fitness coach. And what I mainly do for her is appointment setting using LinkedIn, Facebook, and Messenger. And I just want to share about this. I did research about your Facebook and your Facebook page, which is the Pull and Co. Is that right?
Polar Co, yeah.
Yes. And I am very excited to be part of your team because I just want to share a bit of experiences that I had here in the Philippines. I am part of a dance organization here in the Philippines that specialized in jazz, pop, and contemporary arts. I even do pole dancing and aerial silks classes here in the Philippines, but it only lasted for a month because I was referred by my friend, and it is very hard. And all I can say that what you do is not just a pure business at all. It is a passion that you have in expressing or helping people regardless of the size of their body, to express their feelings through dancing or through pole dancing. That's basically it. Thank you, Miss Angie, for your time.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you. Kervin, your turn.
Okay, thanks. Good morning. So, good afternoon, Miss Angie. Good afternoon. Good morning, everyone. So, my name is Curran, but you can call me Ken. That's my nickname. I've been in the virtual assistants for almost 8 months and counting as a lead generation specialist, as well as an appointment setter. So, I will just give you a little background of me. So, I've been in call center for almost 3 months, and as a sales representative and customer service department. I've been also a supervisor just only for the ramp and a data analyst. And after that, I switched my career into this communities as a virtual assistant and a lead generation specialist. So um as of now, I have a few clients. Actually, it's five clients. By the way, I have one that is similar to you, even though it's not similar, but I think for me it is. It's a fitness coach. He's a fitness coach rather, and what I'm doing to him is appointment setting. I handle his social media accounts like LinkedIn, Facebook as well, and Instagram. Um, but I didn't do cold calling because it's pure chat. But we always every week we always have a meeting on uh where if how many clients or leads that I get already. Always update from timely manner to him. And as of now, we're almost 5 months and counting.
Mhm.
So that's it for me. Thank you.
Cool. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Angels. Do you have further questions, Miss Angie?
I don't think so right now. I feel like maybe I did. Let me check my notes in case I. Yeah, I think you guys really did such a good job of explaining what you did and some of the background that you have. So that was really, really helpful. It sounds like you've all kind of done similar tasks that would be really helpful. So thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay. Before we wrap it up, I wonder if our angels have questions for you, Miss Angie. Anyone?
Yes.
None
I have one, Miss
Okay.
Angie. Okay. So if you will giving me a chance to be your virtual assistant, I know there will be a target like a gender or like that. What age? Because I always ask my clients, because we should have like specific targets, as I mentioned, a gender, a business, an age, or whatsoever like that. So since this is pole dancing, I really I don't have a a knowledge when it comes to this. Is the age the age yeah, the age gap is like 30 above, 30 below.
So my target market, what I have done in the past and what it has
Mhm.
been in the last year are really different. So it's really interesting that the culture here, there have been more men joining in the last year than I've seen in 13 years. So I have to kind of think about it as I have to change it a little bit and accept more of an autonomous sort of gender. But the age range is around 24-ish up to 55-ish right now. So it's kind of a big, but basically it's adults that have a career or already in their career and have a little extra money. So it's really people that can spend that extra money on their fitness or their health, and they're kind of looking for a way to express themselves and or gain more confidence.
Okay. We can,
Yeah. If that helps.
thank you. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's really helped. No,
Cool.
thank you.
I also wonder, maybe my question is, what would really help me a lot is if I had someone that could meet or with a phone call at the start of their shift at least 3 times a week. And then that way we can kind of have, or we could even like, send a message like, hey, this is what I'm working on today, or I'm checking in right now, because then it will help with accountability for me, because then I can set my time frame. So sometimes what happens is I'll allow things to get in my time and take up my time. So it really is kind of me, accountability for me to create boundaries, because clients or students will be like, hey, can I get in at this time? And I might be like, yeah, I'll let it happen anyway. And I'll end up taking more clients in a time frame that I really should be doing something else. So I would really love if someone could, we have a call at this time, or maybe it's a text, or maybe it's an email, like you're going to start. And then it helps me to be in the time frame, like I can't book during that time because I'm already booked. Right. And so then it'll help me structure my day, because otherwise I end up working from 7 a.m. till 12 a.m. every day. And I've been much better at it. But sometimes there's a day where it's like, oh, it's 12 a.m. I should be in bed. I should go to bed. So this would be really helpful. And I'm really grateful for you guys, because this is going to transform and allow me to have some time off and sleep and enjoy life a little bit. So having that 3 days a week at least, where we can connect and have that at least hour where I'm checking in with you guys, would be really great. I already set up Google Drive. So I use Google Drive Sheets and Google Drive Documents. So if you've already have experience with some of that, that's great. Otherwise, it's pretty easy to figure out. So I'm not super worried if you don't have it, but I utilize that a lot. And then we create spreadsheets and to-do lists in there. I think that when I first chatted with someone, I forget who now, they talked about some of the software that you guys have used as Time Doctor and Go High Level, Chat GPT. I've never used any of those. Are those things that are set that you need to use, or how does that work?
No, it doesn't. It depends on you, Miss Angie.
Okay.
Yeah, it depends
Yeah.
upon on what software
Because
you
we
want
have
us to
Yes.
use. Yeah.
because we
Okay.
have Google Drive or Google Spreadsheets. We already as of me, I already use that. I
Okay.
send the documents to some of my clients already.
Okay. And Friends and Renee, you guys use Google Docs?
Yes, mom. We
Yeah.
use Google
Drive?
Docs.
Okay, cool.
And when excuse me, Miss Angie.
Yeah.
When do you if you don't mind asking, do you let your VA use your social media accounts for um social media managing your social media accounts?
So right now I've got two different ones. One is Pole Art Co. and then one is Miss Angie. So Pole Art Co. I already have someone managing, but I don't have anyone managing the Miss Angie one, and I would like to. So that would be helpful because then all the content I have and everything could be, fed through that and into the newsletter and reused and stuff. So the answer is I would if I had that set up. I would do that or could do that.
Okay, I can back it up. So, um, as you said, you are more on phone calls, right? For the VA to assist you. So that's more on follow-ups for the appointments, the booking appointments. So
Yeah,
how
I think
about
I think what I would. Oh, go
oh,
ahead. Sorry. Go
it's
ahead.
okay.
Yeah.
The well, I can assist you. Uh, I have idea too in lead generation. It's kind of more on data mining, so attracting, engaging potential customers.
Okay. Perfect. Yeah, because I get a lot of Facebook Messenger. Sometimes I get Instagram Messenger, and I miss those ones quite often. And then I get text messages. And then I have messages in Flock, which is another app I use. And then I get emails. And so trying to get them, manage them, and put them together is a little overwhelming sometimes. So having someone to help with that would be great. And if I can get my personal training slots booked every week, then I can just be more productive and I can help more people that way.
We can arrange that so you have a flawless flow of the week.
Yeah. Yeah. And I can book people in the times I designated and not late at night when I should be sleeping or something. So,
I just want to ask Miss Angie,
yeah.
if you use events calendar on WordPress login or just the Google Calendar.
So this is where it gets messy. So I've got Google Calendar is one. And then the software, I have Acuity. And also I've been using Hey Marvelous, which I would really like to switch to one platform. So right now I'm using two because one of them works really well for booking for the studio space. So the studio here is it's open. So if I was a member, I could access it anytime. So it's 24/7. So if I was a member, I said, I just want to go and train whenever, I check the app and I book that time. And so that Acuity does a great job of that. And then the other Hey Marvelous software is really good at video and hybrid classes. So every class that I do run is hybrid. So someone around the world could join. Just letting you know, Naomi. Can join class and just kidding. So anyone could join class, but then it holds all the videos. So then a student can access it afterwards. So right now I have those two. And so then the calendars live in there as well. So then I'm doing double work when there's an event. I'm putting it on the Google Calendar. Then I'm putting it on Acuity. I'm putting it on Hey Marvelous. I'm putting it on Facebook. So there's all these places. So just that is so time consuming. So the end goal, my hope for the next year is that by the end of at least this year or next year, that it can all be transferred over to Groove Pages, which we can work on throughout the year. It's not a huge push, but eventually. So I feel like one of the tasks of one of the days for a little bit of time might be moving stuff over so that someday it can be a lot easier. Crossing our fingers.
All right, thank you so much. Any more questions, Angels?
None for me.
And ma'am.
Confirm.
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Well, thank you for your time. Miss Angie, I wonder if, of course, the next step is for you to let us know who you wanted to work with. And I wonder if you're able to tell us now. Would you like a moment or sleep on it before you decide?
I guess I don't know yet. You guys all seem amazing, first of all. If I had the money, I would hire all of you. So that is, you guys make it very hard. I guess I'm leaning toward Yvonne because Yvonne, you said you've already tried pole dancing, so that's kind of nice. And maybe understand pole dancing.
Thank you so much, Miss Angie.
Congratulations,
Yeah.
Yvonne.
I feel like
Okay.
you're all super awesome though. Like you all really great friends. You sound amazing and you have a really great background in doing the campaigns and the emails, and you've got the other coaches that you've worked with. Renee, you were saying the social media. I like that said you were optimistic. That's really nice. Kerwin or Ken, being a supervisor and the generalization specialist, the call center, having that, you guys are so talented, super talented, each one of you. But
Thank you.
yeah, maybe I wouldn't mind doing sort of a trial run with Yvonne and then just seeing how that goes and seeing if we really like each other and if you like me. Right?
Thank you so
How
much,
to-
Miss Angie.
Just
Yeah,
not-
absolutely. Thank you, Miss Angie. We'll have a chat on the mastermind group chat about the schedule of our onboarding call, okay? So we can help Yvonne set up before she gets started on Monday. All
Okay.
right. Thank you, Rani, friends, and Karin. You don't have to worry, Angels. We have a lot of clients lined up for interviews. You should get your own clients too. No
Oh,
pressure.
Thank you
you
for the
guys are
opportunity,
so
Miss
Thank you, ma'am.
Angie.
That's
Thank you
guys
for
are
okay.
the
so
opportunity, Miss Angie.
beautiful. Yeah, you guys
Thank
are
Thank you,
Have a
Miss
good
Angie. Thank you, sis. Thank you,
Thank you,
everyone.
Miss Naomi.
All right. Bye for now.
Congrats, Yvonne.